What's going on, everyone? My name is Alex and welcome back to the channel. After a couple of days of sitting on this movie, I have finally got my thoughts together on what I think about the newest movie, Scream 6, that just released in theaters last week. And after the other Scream movie that we got last year, Scream, or as I like to call it, Scream 5, I was wondering, could this be something new? Could this be something fresh, considering the fact that we have the possibility to receive more in the future? How is this going to live up? Well, let me tell you guys what I think about it, but before I do that, make sure you guys subscribe with notifications turned on if you haven't already, and be sure to comment down below because it really helps out on this channel. 4 survivors of the Ghostface murders leave Woodsboro behind for a fresh start in New York City. However, they soon find themselves in a fight of their lives when a new killer embarks on a bloody rampage. Just to share with you guys what I thought about Scream 5 last year, I thought it was a nice movie of, going back to the basic, especially considering the last time that we have gotten a Scream movie since Scream 4 that came out in 2011, it was trying to, go back to basics again and just, say in the fact that, like, here's something that and here's some new things that we add on to it that make sense when it comes to this franchise. I was a little bit out of a high at this point, but coming down from it, I still think the movie is good. Some parts, I warm myself with, so I give Scream 5 like a 4 out of 5, 4.5 out of 5. Yeah, 4.5 out of 5 stars, because I do think that the movie is good. But what is Scream 6? Let me tell you, we have never, and I mean ever, not one single movie has dropped in quality. The Scream franchise is pretty much one of the consistent franchises out there, because even though if there is a movie that you did not enjoy that much, you still appreciate it for what it did, and it honestly was good the more you rewatch it. In this case, when another Scream movie comes along. And Scream 6 was definitely different, bold. It took something that's kind of familiar, but it works to its advantage. This Scream movie is gruesome, it is bloody, there are chase sequences that gets you heart racing, and it's very intensified, and pretty much the Ghostface that we have here is just so good. As more times as I thought about this movie, I do think that this Ghostface is really good, and especially too when you get into like the third act and everything. I do think that this is the most unique Ghostface when it comes to taking things seriously that we have ever received in this franchise. But it can't be just Ghostface delivering the kills that can carry this movie, even though it's a 50-50 when it comes to that department. But also, we have our core 4 characters. We have Sam, we have Tara, Mindy, and Chad. Like, those 4 core members, the survivors from the last movie, are so good in here. My absolute standout of the movie was Sam. And Sam is a leading character, and she has so uniqueness to her, especially considering what Scream 5 has shown us. And now in here, I cannot wait to see the possible future storytelling that they are going to give Sam, because even though Scream 7 is not confirmed, the film is doing bank in the box office. So we just have to wait until they confirm Scream 7. But I cannot wait until they confirm it and we can explore more with Sam, because Melissa gave a stellar performance. She was a powerhouse. I cannot wait. I could literally talk about this character for hours, but if I had to choose one, it is Sam. The others were great, but Sam, I'm rocking with Sam. We also have our returning legacy characters, Kirby Reed and Gale Weathers, but my absolute favorite is definitely Kirby. I was so excited that she was going to be coming back in here, and let's just say that she has not missed a step. This is the same Kirby that we saw in Scream 4, which is a good movie, by the way, if you have never checked out that movie. Seriously, Scream 4 is so good, but Kirby was definitely a standout, and in here, it definitely worked, how they treated her, the qualities and stuff. So yeah, they did Kirby justice in this movie. You still have, the movie references, the metas, using the movie knowledges to your advantage to surviving a horror movie and, pick up, realizing that there are certain things, new rules in place. And even though the things are meta, it felt like, something fresh, something new. So, like, having that in a Scream movie definitely makes a Scream movie special in a way, because movie references in this franchise really helped. The third act, when we get to the reveal, when we get to the ghost face, the reasonings, the motivations, and all that stuff, that is really up to you whether if you like it or not, because Scream 6 is definitely going to make it or break it for some people of thinking it's okay or thinking it's a really good movie. Because especially if you have more time to think about it, just like me, it's definitely the same thing like you've seen it before, but it's a little bit different to the point where it's almost like this, but it really is not. And I definitely see that. And it definitely worked to its advantage. Like, it was so similar, but at the same time, it was so new and it fit with this movie. I definitely, see it, but, I understand it. It worked for me. I don't know what's gonna work for anybody else, but it definitely worked for me. Suspense, scary, drama, all of these things clicked in this movie, and it was so good. Scream 6 was an absolute blast. I couldn't believe how well they managed to do a little bit of the same thing, but it's still entertaining. It's still a little bit new, but also it worked. And again, when it comes to Scream 7, when we get that confirmation, I'm very curious to see. I'm hoping that we can go for a newer bit of new material, something new that we haven't even go down on, and we can establish it and further explain when it comes to a little bit of the backstories here and there, something that would definitely stick to it, and I would be down for it, because Scream 7 really has the potential to make 5, 6, and 7 the best requel trilogy since the original trilogy. So my overall thoughts on this: if you love Scream, if you love horror, if you love scary, Ghostface, if you're looking for something new in a way but still feels like it really stands on its own, then Scream 6 is definitely going to be the movie for you. It's definitely going to be soaring through a little bit of expectations when it comes to serious core members of audiences. Even if you are new to this franchise, you still are going to love it. Everything about this, the characters, everything when it comes to what you want, you will receive. So with that being said, Scream 6 gets a 5 out of 5 for me. Thank you for checking out my review for Scream 6. If you enjoyed this, make sure you guys subscribe with notifications turned on. I'm going to be ranking all of the Scream movies. I'm also going to be ranking all the Ghostface's reveals that we have gotten in each and every movie. So if you guys are excited, I also might be doing a mini spoiler review, because there isn't a whole bunch of big spoilers. I'm not that big when it comes to Easter eggs, but I'll definitely think about it if you guys want to see it, but I'll definitely post it. So thank you guys for checking out this video. Be on the lookout for my Shazam Fear of the Gods review, which is going to be coming soon, either on Saturday. I believe so, Saturday. So stay tuned for that one. You guys are the absolute best. I'll catch you guys later in the next one. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. My name is Alex. Take care.